Hello everybody, my name's After, and today we're going to be no damaging all the boss fights in Deadpool the video game. Starting off with Can's White. Yeah, the first boss, or at least the supposed first boss of the game, is some random mafia mob boss crony. I mean it's a lot better than most of the bosses in the game. I'll tell you that. This game stinks! Like the boss fights, they're balls, penis, cock, dick. They suck. They're not good. The reason that this is considered a boss fight is because of the mini boss that appears in it, which later on becomes a mini boss. Like autism. It appears in the games again. Yes, I wish I could. It's just like in the harder difficulties, it just doesn't even appear. Like this is the only place it appears in Ultra Violence, which is the hardest difficulty. Okay, so I have a lot of gripes with this game. I'll straight up say that. I fucking hate it. That's first of all is that I absolutely despise this game. The game is basically dependent on the fact that enemies have they have auto lock on. They will always shoot you, no matter what. So you have to be fast or you're dead. It's stupid. They forgot that they were making an action game whilst making this. I'll tell you that. That's the reason why it's like so shit. Action games are supposed to have abilities that let you counter anything in the game. This game is the exact opposite of that. You can't counter anything. Unless it's like an attack done by a melee enemy. Like the only way you can counter the gun enemies is just by shooting them. It's like the stupidest thing ever because you can't even dodge them. And whilst you're shooting them, they shoot you first. It's stupid. It's silly. It's not even like properly thought of. It pisses me off.
That was pretty sweet though.
Like it's just stupid, man. Fuck this game. Anyways, here we have the big mafia boss man himself. Deadpool's beating him, Mr. Meanpool. I kind of hate how this game like represents Deadpool. It's not even the way that it's mostly presented in comics. Like Deadpool normally is a depressed man who wants to die and hides his pain through comedy. And then like the game, like you boot up the game and then like the first apartment level, they just make fun of that concept. And it's like so stupid to me. It's like the only time, it's like one of the few times Deadpool has been actually like an interesting character and the guys just like make fun of it. It's just stupid. It's not something that you should be doing. Instead you should be copying it. Like this game just turns into a meme pool fest. Like it just turns into like jokes and jokes. And it's stupid. It's not even like, you know, it doesn't fit the character. Yeah, I know the character is like a jokey type, but like half of the game's comedy is just like, oh, you know, it's a popular game reference. You know, it's like funny sex. I mean, Deadpool isn't like that. Like, yeah, there are a lot of comics where he is like that, but like, that isn't the best part. That isn't what makes Deadpool Deadpool, you know? And I still can't believe that the guy who wrote the story for this game is the same as the guy who wrote those, like, some of the best Deadpool stories. It's kind of baffling and, like, disappointing. Considering the budget this game has. This game is such a letdown. $100 million and this is what we get? Is this a joke? I mean, it probably is. It's like some joke done by High Moon. The game reuses the same engine as like Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron. It already has reused assets. I mean, I respect that. Reusing assets is not a bad thing. I mean, I play Yakuza for fuck's sake, and it's like literally reused assets of the game. Like... But like, considering this is like a different franchise, you would expect they would be like something more. But like, no, it's mostly the same game as Fall of Cybertron. Like, it has the same good gun fit. Like, the guns are really good to shoot. But like, the fucking weapons, like the melee combat, is so bad. Not even good. It's unironically shit. I don't like one bit of it. It's not even like fun. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I'm just spamming a button expecting for something to happen. And like people actually praise this game? Who are you people? I want to meet you. I genuinely want to meet you. I want to hold your hand. I want to like shake it and say, I'm proud of. I just want to congratulate these people. Who are these people? But like still, anyways, here's Arclight. I forgot to talk about the battle. It's pretty simple, just a few goons, and then like you fight her. Crapping her is the best way to do it. And like another problem with this game is that you're so overpowered to the point you can destroy the bosses with like the shotgun and the sledgehammer. It's not even a joke. This game is like easy for the most part. You'll see when it gets really hard. But you'll see. You're gonna get a taste of that real soon. Considering how short this video is, you will get a good bunch taste of it. Anyways, here's Blockbuster. I feel that this is like the only good fight in the game. For better or for worse. Sadly. And like, I actually accidentally do it a bit too quickly through the help of the sledgehammer momentum move, which makes this fight a hassle and like lets me take care of it so easily.
Don't worry, Rogue. We've got you.
And we have the Keg Machine. I decided to add this so the video is a bit longer. It's easy as hell and everyone can basically no damage it. Like there isn't even a challenge. You just throw a few kegs and like he summons goons, which are skeletons that die in 2 hits. This boss fight is more of a joke. The background music is nice, I guess. It has like a nice riff. I also almost actually fucked up there. And as I'm killing the last dude, and I killed the Keg Machine. And that's that. The Keg Machine. Peak of boss fights.
Looks like it has a spirit in it.
And here's the absolutely second worst fight of the game, the Marauders. This fight fucking sucks! I can't express myself enough. This fight is genuine dog shit. Like the last 2 fights of this game are absolute, incomprehensible dog shit. They don't get what a boss fight should be. Thank God you're actually powerful in this game. Because if you were like, if you didn't have like the hammer momentum move, you'd be done. This game would be like not fun. Also, I did that by accident because I was like panicking. My hands were shaking like an Alzheimer's, like a fucking Parkinson's patient. Like I was panicking all over. But I took care of it so quickly that I made it into a joke, and Vertigo is down, and we are now moving on to the worst thing in existence, the Sinister fight. God, this battle is so bad. This fight is so bad. It's not even fun. This game is not even fun. They forgot the fucking point that this game is supposed to have fun factor. Despite the fact that they make fun of said terms so many times. With like the teleporter and like how Deadpool's regeneration works. Like the fourth wall breaking makes fun of like normal game aspects. Yet it doesn't even like do said game aspects properly. What's the fucking point of it? Tell me. I hate this game because of stuff like this. It pisses me off. Also, I forgot to mention, but like this is the second time I'm recording this. But there's something that I also want to mention again. This game has no iframes. I mean, for the most part. It has iframes in the momentum moves. But like the thing is, like after you pull off set of momentum moves, you sometimes can get hit. And not only that, when you're doing like a finisher, I mean like when they get stunned and you press circle or B or whatever the fuck control you're using. Sorry. Like, you get fucking hit. In the midst of the animation. You fucking heard me. In the midst of the animation. In the middle of the animation. What? I'm sorry, but if you're trying to imitate Arkham, at least do it right. There's a reason why Arkham is so easy and like forgiving when it comes to iframes. It's like the part that makes the combat a lot more fluid. It's the point. It's the reason why dealing with multiple crowds is actually fun and engaging. Even though, like, there are some bad parts about it. The Titans. The Titans. But, like, still, it's actually a well-designed game. But this game forgets that part. It just copies Arkham in a shallow way. You want to know a good Arkham copy? Sleeping Dogs. No, that game is a bit too good. I feel like we should go way below the bargain bin. The Amazing Spider-Man 1. That game at least had a good bunch of iframes, to the point where I felt like I was actually playing a game with a lot of fun. I was enjoying myself while making it. But this game's not fun. This game's garbage. This game's shit. Anyways, this was after, and we finally no-damaged all the boss fights in Deadpool the video game. Just go on watching if you want to see the ending. So there's that. This was after, and this was all the boss fights in Deadpool the video game. Hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all next time.
Stupid. Don't spoil it. Go ahead, player. Whenever you're ready. Just push the button. Oh, did you want to go make a sandwich while the master villain stands behind me ready to strike? Oh, I'll go right ahead. We'll wait. I know it can be hard to execute a long string of button presses like this one, but you can do it. We believe in you. Still here, FYI. Come on, player. Come on! We've climbed the mountaintop together. Don't give up now! This totally reminds me of that one time with those other dudes when we totally did that one thing and everyone busted up laughing because what's-his-name fell over to that other guy, and we were all like, push the damn button!
Hands on the controller, shaking fingers poised over the button, each tip glistening with sweat and quivering in anticipation of the moment in which you
push the button! Wait, that was the real Sinister, right? Seriously, roll credits. We're done here. Woo!